Alright, so I made this. So I took apart that fire extinguisher. This is the fire extinguisher tube, serpentine tube running down. And then this is the top. This is just a pressurized gauge. This is the button to activate. And then I took tubing and I connected it with a clamp. And then I connected this CO2 release gauge, and I used a clamp to connect it to the tube. And the logic behind this is, so for chamber 1, I'm going to need some method similar to the fire extinguisher, so why not prototype with the original fire extinguisher? So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take another CO2 cartridge, I'm going to screw it in, and then I'm going to push this gauge, and if it works, there's water in here. The water should be released. Kind of similar like how the fire extinguisher would go off. But, okay, so I cracked it. I'm gonna put my gloves on, just in case. Alright. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn the gauge. Pressurized, and now release. Okay. So it wasn't a fail. It did work. It kind of caught me off guard a little bit, but when I pushed it, so I don't know if it was fully sealed, like with the clamp. I think some air was escaping, and I think that's why the pressure was like releasing, chugging and chugging. But if I can figure out the pressurizing, I think it could actually work for chamber number 1. So the prototype was a success. I just need to continue on figuring out how to stabilize the pressurizing. But the CO2 cartridge does look to have enough force to do the chemical reaction that I'm trying to achieve for chamber number 1.